I'm here talking with Lucas Brennan, man. You get your first professional debut win. How you feel about that?
It was real good. It was really exciting. I was definitely nervous, like my pro debut with Bellator, but it was real good. It was real good.
How was that experience, on a big stage like that?
It was definitely different from starting here at actually this same venue with XKO. It was just a lot of bigger names, and especially being so young, there was a lot of people on the card that I grew up watching fight, and now I was like fighting on the same card as them, and it was real different. And especially being the same venue that my dad ended his professional career at, and it's where I started mine at, and so it was just a real cool experience there. Honestly, the weight cut was the hardest part though, so I mean it was pretty cool.
What kind of experience did your dad have? No doubt that he's been all over the world, and his son going through it. What kind of advice did he give you as far as nerves of the bright lights and your first pro debut?
Honestly, there's not, from him or in general, I don't think there's a whole lot nerve-wise that'll change. It's just his whole thing was, it's just another fight. It doesn't matter if that organization's any bigger or any smaller than any other one. It's still gonna be a fight regardless. So I like to keep the size of the crowd away from me. Like we did Tough Enough 5 weeks ago in Vegas, and the crowd was like on a lawn in front of a hotel, and it was like it's different than being at the WinStar and it's sold out. And so like he wanted to make sure that I was aware the fight's just as important either way, and that the nerves shouldn't be too big of an issue, even though going pro and being amateur, it's just as important to keep the nerves in check.
Did it feel like a different fight being your pro debut?
Leading up to it, I had a feeling that it might feel different, but once I was in there, it doesn't matter. Leading up to weigh-ins and the fight and whatnot, there was definitely a different atmosphere. Moving into Bellator is a little more professional, I feel like, than I've experienced before, and it was cool. It was really cool. But like once actual fight day came around, I didn't. It wasn't too much of an effect on my actual game plan, my fighting and whatnot. Everything stayed intact that way. So I mean, nerve-wracking but good.
So you just you just won your professional debut at WinStar on Bellator on a big stage. Now you're here back in Dallas at XKO and you're supporting one of your teammates, man. That's awesome that you came out here to support him. Tell me about him.
Delmer Pierce. I believe he's fighting at 135 today. He actually fought on Tough Enough right before I did, and me and him have had like fight camps at almost the exact same times. Almost, we've been off by like a couple days. Like right now, I fought yesterday, he's fighting today, so we've had almost the exact same start and end to our fight camps. And he's been my number one training partner this whole time. Real crisp striking from him. I know he's been wrestling for a long time, and don't know much about his opponent. His opponent's brand new. His opponent also busted weight yesterday, and so I know that was a whole altercation that I wasn't there for, obviously. But I mean, it'll be a good fight. He's got Dahmer's gotten a lot better, and he's helped me a lot with my striking. He's been striking for a long time, and I've been trying to help him vice versa a lot with his jiu-jitsu. And so I think me and him have helped each other grow a lot as athletes. And so I'm really excited to see how he does today. And hopefully maybe he'll go pro after this, depending on his performance.
That'll be something that y'all both get to celebrate if he gets to win on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Man, Lucas, we appreciate the time, man. Anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors, family, or friends?
I guess I'm just thankful for Delmer helping out with this camp. My coaches, obviously my dad being there, and then Fat Chow, who's also our head striking coach and one of the jiu-jitsu coaches at our gym. But yeah, just my coaches and my family for supporting me. Otherwise, I'm good.
Hey, Lucas, we appreciate the time, man.
Thank you.
Congrats again on the win. Can't wait to see you back in there.
Thank you.